Hi, I'm Ward Lowe, and this is Kinski Moss, Senior Associate Counsel at the Texas Association of Realtors, and we're here to talk about compensation, specifically compensation between brokers. There's been a question about if there's an amount specified in the MLS for cooperating brokers that the listing broker is offering, and a cooperating or buyer's broker comes along and tries to write into the contract a different amount that they get as a cooperating broker. Is that acceptable?
No, and the reason for that is because the last page, page 9 of the 1-to-4 TREC contract, that's not an agreement between the brokers. The contract is between buyer and seller. So the agreement between the brokers is made through the MLS. And then per the MLS rules, the listing brokers to offer compensation through the MLS, and that's an unconditional unilateral offer to all cooperating brokers. So that agreement is already made through the MLS, and the page 9 of the 1-to-4 contract is just confirming what that agreement was.
Now, what about if the buyer's broker insists on writing in a different amount than, a different amount in the contract than what is offered for compensation to a cooperating broker in the MLS? Could there be any repercussions for that?
Well, that could be a possible violation of Article 16 of the Code of Ethics, especially if the buyer's broker is conditioning the offer to purchase the property on the listing broker modifying the offer of compensation.
Okay. And there was some discussion back and forth actually on the Advice for Texas Realtors blog where this issue was raised about, well, there's a buyer's rep agreement in place, and in that agreement the buyer's broker is there's a different compensation amount specified for the buyer's broker than what is being offered in the MLS. What happens in that type of situation?
Well, the TAR buyer representation agreement provides that the buyer's broker will first seek to obtain payment from the seller or their agents, which would be the listing broker. If they do not obtain that compensation that was agreed upon in the buyer representation agreement, then the buyer's broker would have to go after the buyer.
Okay, and they would have to work it out some way.
Right.
Okay. Well, it can be complicated, but I think you explained it very well. I hope everyone understands it better. Thank you, Kinski.
Thank you.